yes, you can still smell the holiday, right, Ralvi?
I can still smell the opot and rendang right here.
You're so funny. Anyways, yes, because we're still talking about the third day of Eid al-Fitr. So we will continue to share stories of how Indonesian citizens celebrate Eid al-Fitr in various countries. And now we are connected to our friend Aisha Felice from Rotterdam in the Netherlands and also Abiyu Pemuka from Kyushu, Japan.
Yes, konnichiwa. And what's hello in Dutch?
Hello.
Hello, just hello, normal hello. But first, we're going to Aisha first.
Yes.
Hello, Aisha.
Hello. It's goedemorgen.
So that's how you do it. That's how you say it in Dutch. Okay, so Aisha, we would like to wish you a very happy Eid there in Rotterdam. So how was the
Thank
Eid
you so
celebration right there, Aisha?
Yes.
How was the fun and festivities there in Rotterdam?
Yeah.
Yes, I mean it's a lot of fun. I'm in Rotterdam, so we prayed in the morning yesterday, and we prayed at an Indonesian. There's a mosque called ISR, managed by the Indonesian community, and it's a lot of friends, and it was super nice. Good food as well, very important. So, overall, it was such a great experience.
It was a great experience, and I bet I know that, of course, being in the Netherlands, it's not like celebrating at home. But I imagine because there's so many Indonesians or Indonesian community there, and also Indonesian descent, because there's a lot of mixed marriage between the Dutch and also the Indonesians. Do you feel relatively at home while celebrating Eid yesterday in Rotterdam?
Pretty much, yeah. Because we have a really big Indonesian community, especially in The Hague. So it really feels like I'm home. Even though perhaps the food is a bit different, like the seasoning and everything.
Oh, in what way is it
Yeah.
different? Because I remember when I went to Amsterdam, at least, Aisha, I felt it's pretty easy to find Indonesian spices there. But you think that it's different. How different is it?
Yeah. No, I think it's just the seasoning is a bit different. So if you eat gado-gado, for example,
Yes.
the peanut sauce is a little bit different. It's still good though, but
Right.
it's just a bit less seasoning, I would say.
Right.
But overall, it was still awesome. Yeah.
Right, yeah, because the Dutch loves the saus kacang.
So that's why.
Yes.
They do.
So, but speaking of food, Aisha, what are some of the traditional Indonesian food that you can find during the Eid al-Fitr celebration there in Rotterdam?
Yeah, I had rendang.
Ooh.
We had fried rice as well and some sweets. And what's very interesting is that so Eid al-Fitr in Dutch, it's called Suikerfeest. I hope I pronounced it right, which translates to sugar festival.
Sugar
literally.
festival.
Okay.
So exactly. So I have no idea which sugar festival, but I guess because we eat sweets,
Yes.
perhaps it's sugar festival in a way.
Yeah. Do you feel any difference between it, because this is your third time celebrating Eid al-Fitr
Yes.
in the Netherlands,
Yeah.
right? So do you
Yeah.
notice any differences each year of the Eid that you celebrated?
I think so. Personally, I'm working this year. So last year I wasn't working. I was a full-time student, and then I'm working this year. So yesterday I wasn't able to take a day off. So I was just out of office for 2 hours in the morning to pray, and then I had to go back to work. Unfortunately, so that is a bit difficult indeed. But I think in terms of like the people here and everything, it's pretty much the same. The food is getting better, which is also very important.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just that I'm a bit busier this year, I would say.
Right.
Busy, Aisha. But is there any thing that you miss the most about Eid moments in Indonesia? Maybe spending time with your family and loved ones. What are the things that you miss the most?
My family for sure, my parents, and the atmosphere is also different. So usually after we pray in the morning, you go to your cousins, right, for some halal bihalal or get together, something like that.
Yes.
So I think it's missing here, but yeah, but since we have a lot of Indonesian people in the Netherlands, especially in The Hague, also in Rotterdam, it helps. It also helps a lot. So I feel like I'm home
How
in a way.
lovely.
That's so nice. Well, thank you so
Yes,
much, Aisha, for sharing your experience. Hopefully, probably next year you get to come
of course.
home for Idul Fitri so you can melepas kangen. How would you say that? You can meet your family,
Meet your family, meet your
just
loved
hug
ones.
them and just celebrate Eid together with them. Thank you so much, Aisha,
you,
for
Aisha.
sharing. Have a lovely
Thank you.
day.
Now we're moving on
Yes.
to Abi from Kyushu, Japan. Good morning, Abi.
Good morning.
And
Hello, everyone.
konnichiwa to you.
It's actually Ohayo gozaimasu.
It's Ohio good
Because it's good morning.
Oh,
Yes.
my apologies.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
Oh, I've been lacking my Japanese. I just downloaded Duolingo
Oh, so sweet.
and I'm learning Japanese.
Oh, that's so nice.
So please mind my Japanese. Please mind my Nihongo. All right, Abi, how are things in Japan? How's the Idul Fitri celebration there?
Yeah.
Is this your first year spending Idul Fitri in Japan?
Yeah, this is my first year celebrating Eid al-Fitr
So how's the
here in
experience there?
Japan, and I think, yeah. It's quite more calm, maybe more less festive than maybe what happened in Netherlands. We did pray together in our masjid. So currently, I'm living in Beppu, and we have like one mosque here, and yeah, we did it because the masjid is not big enough, so we need to pray like the fourth floor in the rooftop like that. Yeah, and I think the mosque was full of Indonesian people and also like a lot of Muslim communities from other countries.
That's wonderful. So after the Eid prayer, usually, like Aisha said, maybe if she was in Indonesia, she would be doing halal bihalal, visiting cousins and family members. How did you spend yours after doing your Eid prayer?
Okay, so because at the time of this year, we celebrate Eid together with like the sakura blooming. So after we did our prayer, we like took pictures with sakura and everything, and also like we went to one of our mother figures here. Like so, we have Indonesian mothers that opened her house for us, and we do halal bihalal there. So we did it there.
What sort of
Yeah,
food did you
eating opor
eat?
and everything.
Oh, wow, nice.
Just like just like home.
Just like
home, but in Japan. So, speaking of
Yeah.
serving food, are there places in Japan that serve traditional Eid dishes or Indonesian cuisine during Ramadan?
other than the opor.
Other than the opor that you went to their houses?
Okay, so maybe because I'm living in not so big city, not
Yes.
like a very famous spot here in Japan. So like Indonesian restaurant here, we have no Indonesian restaurant here, but maybe like Pakistani, Bangladeshi, or like Indian cuisine are more common here
Yes.
because they have like each restaurant cuisine of them, and also yeah.
Okay.
And what was it again? Sorry.
Oh, so they don't have any Indonesian restaurants?
Yeah, because in
but,
Beppu it's a small
Yeah,
town.
yeah.
but you
Yeah.
can always cook.
That is a small town.
I mean, you can always cook,
Yeah,
right?
we always cook. And
All right. That's
yeah, fortunately, we do have like a supermarket here that provided us with a lot of Indonesian ingredients. Yeah, we have like a syrup here, like a very famous syrup, and also like all of the traditional cuisine canned ingredients. Yeah, like an
Yes.
instant package.
Yeah.
of it. Yeah.
That's nice, bumbu-bumbu Indonesia. Like the
Exactly.
spices of Indonesia.
bumbu
And if I'm not mistaken, because now it's April, right, Abby? So April, that
Yeah,
would be
it's-
around spring in Japan, and spring is synonymous with
Yes.
cherry blossoms. I mean,
Oh, beautiful scene.
have they bloomed? I mean, how is it like celebrating during the time when the cherry blossoms bloom as well?
Yeah. It was very wonderful because after we prayed, we were able to like take pictures with the sakura blooming as a background.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a very funny day, and we like shared a lot of stories like that. And usually after like we did halal bihalal,
Yes.
maybe to our friend's apartment or maybe like a certain restaurants. We went to like garden here, like a
Yes.
public garden to like yeah, just like do a picnic. We call it
Oh.
hanami. Yeah,
Hanimi?
in Japanese, hanami. Yeah,
Hanami. How
Hanami.
beautiful is
so like
that?
picnicking with together with sakura background together.
With some of your friends there.
Are you planning to go home next year, Abi?
Yeah, I really hope so.
okay.
Of course, of course.
Already
Yeah.
missing home.
Already missing home. I have one last question for you, Abby.
Yeah, already missing home because we didn't really do like takjil here. We don't have like iftar together, maybe like in hotel or restaurant. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
missing that kind of festivity.
You're missing that festivity, and also I think that the togetherness as well. But you did manage to have a little bit of togetherness with your friends when you were picnicking in the garden, enjoying the sakura blooming. Moments like this can be a moment of reflection, right? And I guess each person would have a different reflection. What was yours for this year?
Wow, well, that was pretty deep. But I think for my reflection that sometimes being away from home is like a way to uh, love your family better, love your family in like a different way. Yeah, I think we kind of like reflected that meeting a lot.
That's beautiful. That's
is.
beautiful. It makes me think
Yeah.
about that as well. Being away from home makes you miss home more.
More,
And then you can see the people the family that you have at home in a different light.
In a different light and probably not take things for granted.
Not take
take
things for granted.
family
Isn't that
for
a challenge for
granted.
all of us?
Friends for granted. Sometimes it's easier said than done.
Yes,
but it's
oftentimes.
Oftentimes. It's better to say it out loud.
Yes.
So all of us can remember it,
Yeah.
to not take things for granted.
Yes, that's true. Thank you so much, Abby, for sharing your story, and also for Aisha. Thank you so much for sharing your story. Aisha, I think it's bedtime for you now because I think it's like at 1 a.m. in the Netherlands. And also it's morning for you. It's 1 hour. It's actually 9 o'clock.
Yes, it's actually 9 o'clock.
Have a lovely day. Have a lovely day. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much and happy Eid al-Fitri, Aisha and
Happy
Abi.
Fitri. Bye.
All right, how lovely. That was a nice interaction between two of them.
That was. Alrighty. We are, okay. We are set for another break. When we return, we'll bring you what's making headlines around the world.